Hello, BookTube. Okay, so, yes, I look fancier than usual, at least my top half does, because I just did some pictures for my, senior portraits, so I have, actual makeup on. Shocker. Yeah, I don't know if I talked about that, but I don't really wear makeup, because, it's a lot of work, and I don't think it actually changes your appearance that much. I mean, it can. Obviously, it can. But at least my foundation color sucks for my skin, so I and I don't want to buy more. So it doesn't look horrible on this. Anyway, this is not what this channel is about. I wanted to do a review today. Another review. I know I've been doing a lot. I've been finishing a lot of books and I have a lot of thoughts about those books. So I'm reviewing. Also, excuse my unmade bed. As if you can't tell, I'm kind of a mess today. Okay, so, I'm gonna take these off because they're reflecting in the thing and it's bothering me. Okay, so, I read The Princess Diarist. Diarist? I think that's how you say it. By Carrie Fisher. Okay, so this is, so it's by Carrie Fisher, who, if you live under a rock, played Princess Leia in Star Wars. Also, if you haven't seen Star Wars, get out. But I'm a big Star Wars fan. My family has been watching it for years, and we're still, big fans of the franchise. So this is a memoir. It's essentially, she talks about the experience of filming, and a lot of it's, really, really sweet stuff, and, I just wrote little hearts in the margins, and weirdly she talks a lot about dying and stuff because this came out November 2016 and she died December 2016, so it was just really wild, or maybe 2017, I don't know, but a month between, and she talks a lot about how she'll be remembered and all this stuff. So it was just and I probably, if she was still alive, I probably wouldn't have noticed any of it, but because she was dead, I noticed a lot of it. And yeah, and pretty much there's I don't know, 30 pages in the middle that's all her, sorry, that's not it, her diary entries, from the time of shooting. And what was crazy about this too was that when it was written, nobody knew that she had had an affair with Harrison Ford, but in the book she talks a lot about their affair, which they hid because he was married, obviously, and they nobody found out until this was written. I think there were always rumors. I don't quote me on that, but yeah, so everybody found out and it was wild. So yeah, and there's also these really adorable pictures. Wait. Inside, and they're all black and white, but they're really cute, and I just love the cover. It's such a sweet, heartfelt memoir, and I'm a sucker for celebrity memoirs. I think they're funny, and I can just breeze through them. This I read in 2 days, and it's just, oh, it's so endearing. She's so funny and such a good writer. Also, normally when I'm talking about celebrity memoirs, I'm yeah, it was a fun read, whatever. But she's actually a good writer, and I also didn't know that she's written 5 books, 3 novels and 2 memoirs or something. And so I am definitely going to be reading more of her memoirs. I'm a little bit cautious about the novels because I am worried that it won't live up to my expectations, and I don't want that to happen. If you've read any of her other writings, please put it down below and let me know if I should read more of her, because I just, I can't get enough. It's just fantastic. It's adorable. She talks also about what it's like to write and keep a diary, and what writing does for her. And I related to a lot of it because I also keep a diary. And so it was oh, it's so sweet. And she addresses what it's like to be a sex symbol for a generation, more than a generation. It's just a wild book, and I highly, highly recommend it. I gave it 5 stars. Go pick it up. It's so easy to read. It's so fun and sweet. And if you like Star Wars, if you've seen Star Wars, if you haven't seen Star Wars, go read it. Actually, I don't know if you'd understand what's happening if you hadn't seen Star Wars. Go watch Star Wars and then read this. Yes, that's my final judgment. I love this book so much. Oh, I don't know. And I think it kind of got me out of my little slump a little bit too. So I can thank it for that. Okay, that's all I really have to say. My currently reading is, I'm reading 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne, which I'd never read. And it's like sci-fi, whatever, about a big sea monster, and which is like crashing boats and stuff. And the original is written in French, which I didn't know, and I would have read it in French otherwise, because I like to read things in French, but that looks weird. Sorry. So now I'm like, damn, maybe I'll read it in French after, or like, later, but, you know, the English is good too. Also, like, it's a lot of nautical terms and stuff, so I probably wouldn't understand what's happening if I read it in French. Who knows? Yeah, so I'm reading that. I'm also reading Perfidia, which I've talked about many times, and I'll do a review of that because I have feelings. Also, I might do like a summary video because it's my summer reading book, and a lot of people, like, it's very long, so a lot of people from my school want like a summary of what happens. So I might do that. I don't know if I'll put it on the channel or not, but like, whatever. And then on audiobook, I'm still reading The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, which I'm like meh about right now. Like, I'm kind of like, I was into it in the beginning. I like the writing style, but now I'm kind of like bored a little bit. Which I feel like it should be the opposite. It should get more interesting. Maybe I'm just not listening to it as much as I should be. Yeah. So, if you have read, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, or the other books in the series, there's like The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest, The Girl something Spiderweb, I don't know, The Girl series, I don't know what it's called, by Stieg Larsson. Let me know in the comments if I should continue the series, because I think I'm gonna finish this one because I'm like almost done with it, but like, I don't know if I want to keep going. Like, does it get better? Should I not? I don't know. Okay, so that's all I have to say. Go pick up The Princess Diarist by Carrie Fisher. I'll put the link below, as I always do. Okay, bye.